Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at the Raymond Igishad Football Stadium. Today we're going to be treated with a lovely double header. First, we have the naval ship. The players, they will be coming up against the Spartans FC. And this promises to be an enticing affair. And you can get the chips, get the popcorns, get the drinks out. It's time to celebrate football right here at the Raymond Igishad Football Stadium. Following that match, we'll have a female encounter, and it would be the East Enders. They'll be coming up against the Shining Stars in the final game of the Women's AFL Women's League right here in Anguilla. We are now awaiting the start of the game between the Naval Academy ship against the Anguillan. We see they're taking pictures right now with the governor. To your left, my right, she's taking a photo with the Spartans. We see the two coaches, Kamal Harding Hodge and Kaiden Bryan. They're with their team. And then on your left, you'll see the naval ship players. They just had a brief 45 minutes session with our under 15 girls and under 15 boys. They are sitting in the stand, and they will be viewing this game between the naval ship and Spartans. Right now they're taking some photos, and we will soon witness the match, Spartans versus the Navy. They're dressed in the Navy, they're dressed in their red and white jersey, black shorts and black socks, and now they're taking their photo with the governor. Yes, seem very spirited, and we're just about moments away from this game, and it will be Spartans FC coming up against the Navy ship that is docked here in Anguilla. It's a service ship. And today, they will be playing. They had several visits on the ship. I know tomorrow morning, they will be in Island Harbor assisting with the beach cleaning. So they're definitely giving service to the Anguilla society, the Anguilla community. So we welcome that assistance. But today they're having some fun. And they will be coming up against Spartans, the youngsters. And let's see if the youngsters can handle. I know from the past, they might not be all that skillful, but they are tough. They are really, really tough. So we will see in a few what they're made of. It's Spartans FC versus the Naval Academy ship visiting Anguilla. We are waiting the start. Both teams are huddled, trying to motivate themselves. Again, right after this encounter, we have a match, a female match, a final female match of the AFL 2022 season, and that will be East Enders. They'll be coming up against Shining Stars at 7 o'clock. Spartans, they're kicking from south to north, and they're dressed in their all purple jersey, purple shorts, purple socks, and they're looking ready and sprightly. And they're coming up against the Naval Academy ship, and they're kicking from north to south. They're dressed in red and white jersey, black shorts, and black socks. Officiating this game today, the youngster getting a very good opportunity to be in the middle to gain some valuable experience is Kevon Hawley. He'll be assisted on the line by the veteran Ambrell Richardson. And on the far side, we have Neil Gums. He himself is a rookie officiator and getting some experience also. Kevon, ref, making sure everybody's ready. And we await the start. As goes the starting whistle. Spartans in attack. It is with Academy plays it wide, looking for Tomas. Tomas controls it well, like a professional. The Spartans in control. It's with Roscoe. Roscoe plays it to cleared away there by number 20, deep into the defense. There's a player on top of the ball. He comes across field, cleared away there by Alwick Rogers. Picked up by Cardinay. Blocked away that and goes out of touch. It's going to be a throwing for the Spartans. We are just about 1 minute into the first half. It's the Naval Academy. They have 2 subs waiting. I'm sure in this particular match we'll have rolling subs. Big throw, pushing the back. Not seen by the ref. It's a throw in for the Spartans. Taken by the right back, number 5. Headed away again by the Naval Academy. Short, diminutive player. He looks like a tough cookie. He is. Ball played inside, over the head of Akimel. Getting onto it is Cardinay. Ball is, no, that was Jackson. Young Jackson, Action Jackson. And the ball goes out of touch, and it will be a throw-in for the Spartans. They're building sharp. Ball thrown in. Cardinay cannot control. Cardinay doesn't know where the ball is. Here comes number 10, plays it wide. Kivoy boots it forward, looking for Jackson. Can Jackson save it? Can Action Jackson save it? He does. But it's cleared away, booted away there by the right midfielder there for the naval ship. We are just about 2 minutes into the first half. It's 0-0. Spartans versus the gentlemen from the naval ship here in Anguilla, visiting and assisting in many service areas. Here comes the throw. Jackson can't get it. It's booted away by the right back. Spartans trying to force their way into the attacking half. Ball thrown forward. Booted away. Big ball upfield. No one home but Roscoe. Roscoe controls. Plays it inside to Kivoy. Keatley, Lake. Lake passes out, blocked away, picked up now by the Navy man in the center. Can he boots it forward? Akimel is under pressure. Akimel, that is Alwick. He heads it out of touch, and it is a throw-in for the Navy. Ball played quickly. Number 5 picks it up. He's being cautious from behind. Ball played inside. Man picks it up. Can he get a shot off? It's cleared away by number 10 for the Spartans. Picked up there by Thomas, number 6 on the right-hand side. Turns inside nicely. Has some space now. Plays it across field. Looking for Cardinay. Cardinay's under pressure. Plays it to his number 5 left-back position. Picked up by the number 10 for Spartans. He's twisting and turning. Can he get a pass off? He does. Pass it to number 5. He's coming down the left flank. He's under pressure. Sends it inside. And Akimel, and the ball will be away. Nicely cleared. Booted away on the right-hand side. Played forward. Trying to build. Cardinay picks it up. Under pressure, he gives it away. Gets it back, luckily. Boots it away. Oh, that's a nice play by number 4. He's coming forward. Plays it on the left-hand side. Intercepted nicely. All the way back to Roscoe. Trying to rebuild. Out of the back. Picked up by Kivoy. Not a good touch, but Roscoe reads it well. Plays it wide to Thomas. Thomas turns. Plays it inside to Keatley, number 2. The Spartans just knocking it around in the center of the field. But it's stolen. Boots it forward. Picks up number 10. He has some space. Plays a nice through ball. This could be dangerous. Akimel plays it inside. Can he get a shot off? The keeper comes off the line. Spills it, and it's a goal! Goal for the Navy. Mistake by number 1 in blue. Oh, and after 5 minutes, the Naval Academy, they're leading the Spartans 1-0. The oldsters, they're large and in charge. The youngsters, they have to come from behind. Oh, trouble, trouble, trouble for Spartans. I'm going to be joined here by Tony Fleming. He is, he is smiling from ear to ear. I wonder if it's about the mistake or about the goal. Tony, welcome.
Thank you, Colin, and good afternoon to all of our listeners. Taking this broadcast live.
Yes. So, Spartans have work to do. Kiva, they had all the possession, but no goal. And the Navy, they have very little possession. And that mistake by the keeper resulted in a goal. So the Spartans have a lot of work to do. Birdman plays it back to Kiva, who plays it out on the right-hand side. The ball played all the way back to Roscoe. Roscoe plays it inside to Keatley. Keatley is under pressure. Turns, though. Nicely, regains possession, chips the ball over. Birdman is in an offside position, and he's caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Talk to the people, Tony.
It's good, good play there in midfield, though, from the Spartans FC after having gone down 1-0 by which is a sloppy goalkeeping error there. But they have looked good so far, especially in the D League, and coming up against these HMP sailors. I think I'm certainly sure will do good for them. And so far, aside from them being behind a goal, they're looking to swing some passes.
Here is Thomas down the right-hand side. Ball picked up by Birdman. Can Birdman get across in? He does! The keeper comes across, headed away. Picked up by Cardinale. Cardinale plays it back to Thomas. Thomas turns inside nicely. Thomas takes a shot. Oh, that's a bomber, but it went over the top.
Yes, well done there. Good work there from Thomas. Shifting a player and had a clear path and goal. Electing to shoot, but just a little too high. No damage, no harm to the goalkeeper there.
Here is the Navy building from the back. Plays it dangerously across field. He's under pressure from Akimael. He plays it wide. Can he pick it up? Number 5 does. Try to play it back. Oh, it's a high foot there. And Spartans will get possession. Ball played inside nicely to number 10. Blocked away Richards. Picked up, searching ball over the top. Picked up by Thomas. Thomas chips it inside. Headed away by the short, diminutive number 5. Picked up by Anguila's number 5. He's on the left-hand side. He's breaking into the box. He trips himself, I would think, but it's a foul call, Tony. Did you think that he fouled himself or he was fouled?
I think he just got a little pushed, and with his off balance, he went down, and the referee was right on spot and blew the call. So soft one in football, but nevertheless a foul in any case.
So it's Akimel. No, it's Alwick, number 7. Over the ball. It's a 3-man wall, a double wall. Alwick sends it through. It's powerful, but it's way off target.
Yes, lots of power, but no direction at all. And going way wide. Not too sure whether it probably might have just troubled a second goalkeeper there. But good power, but no direction at all.
Now it's to see the youngsters sitting and observing, taking in every inch of this game. We had about 40 youngsters, male and female mixed, in this game. They did a little training session of about 45 minutes with the sailors. Chipped over the top there by Thomas. There's a tussle for it on the left-hand side. Jackson brings his man down, and it's a foul against Action Jackson.
Yes, certainly, yes. And yeah, you mentioned culture. The youngsters, we know it has been quite a number of years that we have had these sort of interaction between the British ship coming in to visit Anguilla on numerous occasions and having gone out the days when it would have been the senior players, but then they were more incorporating the youngsters, which is really good. Ball
bring it down the right-hand side, man breaks inside, outside. Can he save a corner? He does. That was pressure.
Yes.
And I see Amber stumbling over the cameraman and asking the cameraman to back off a bit. He almost broke his neck.
Yeah.
And that's a big neck to break.
Certainly.
So he's soaking up all the photos. We see the governor, she's not going far from the action. She's just out on the outskirts of the game, not even coming into the stands. Enjoying the game. Here comes Number 6 wins the throw. Spartans still have to fight back. Ball neatly played inside, but intercepted by Spartans. Akimel can't get possession. Can he save it? He does. The big burly defender picks it up. Oh, good pressure. He goes down like a log. Akimael. No one breaking. Picked up by Action Jackson. Action Jackson. Nice banana kick. Plays it now to Richards. Ball played nicely square to Thomas. Thomas has some space. Thomas plays it forward, looking for Richards. Ball outside on the right-hand side to Birdman. Birdman is under pressure. Birdman is being hunted. Can't get away. He's twisting. He's turning. They're playing cat and mouse. Ball intercepted by Thomas. Thomas under pressure. Man goes down. Thomas maintains possession. What will Thomas do? Thomas takes a shot into the keeper. Cleared away. Out of the park.
Well,
Corner.
The keeper was there like a wall. The shot was powerfully struck, but the keeper was right in the way. Just parry it, and the defender, they cleared it for a corner kick there. But I'm not too sure. Well, Thomas didn't have a lot of options there, Culture, because the player that should have been maybe a little bit more far post was a little bit too closer to Thomas, so he elected to shoot.
Yes. Here comes the corner. Comes in. It's a good one. Cleared away. It's another corner. Back-to-back corner. The Navy fellas, they're not too happy. They thought that it was booted outside by the Spartans player. But in the estimation of the ref, it was a corner. I don't see enough people in the box for Spartans. What do you think?
Not at
there are
all.
lots of persons outside the box, not really marking anyone. I think they need more numbers inside the box.
Actually, yes.
For example, instead of going backwards, number 16 should be in the box.
Certainly.
Ball floated across, head, and goes wide. Yes. Comes off the head of Birdman, who is the tallest person out there by any stretch of the imagination. Went up, headed it, and it went wide.
Yes, not getting enough power on it. Direction as well.
Big kick. Just about the halfway line. Headed on. Roscoe picks it up. It's with Thomas. Plays it wide to Richards. Richards plays it back to Thomas. Thomas stumbles over it. Chips it forward, but gives it away. Ball is cleared on the left-hand side. Picked up. Played inside. They're building. Nice through ball, but he was ahead of the play. Roscoe has it. Roscoe plays it forward. The ball breaks nicely for Jackson. Jackson has pressure. The ball breaks away for the Naval Academy to pick it up. They play it across field. Yes, knocking it around. They know. They definitely know this game. We'll see how fit they are. Booted forward. Good pass. Roscoe not moving. The ball going down the left-hand side. This could be trouble. Roscoe is not happy. Akimel is inside the ball, played across field, cleared away there by Alwick. Picked up by Action Jackson. Akimel on the left-hand side. Sends it over the top, looking for Cardinale. Oh, nice control there. Cardinale gets his foot on it. Big defender, boots it into the body of Cardinale. Goes out of touch, a throwing. We're into the 14th minute. Talk to the people, Tony.
Also, a little bit kind of... mind boggled there by Roscoe's stance there. The ball was played downfield. Whatever would have happened upfield, the player there for the Naval Academy was sprinting into the box, and had he been able to cross properly, they would have had an easy chance at goal had it not been for the boot of Akimel. So a little bit shell-shocked there why he decided to argue with the player upfield while play was continuing. Not good at all from senior player at all.
There's a tussle for it. Ball played away by Navy. Picked up by Kivoy, who is the midfield general for the Spartans. Gives it away. Certainly the Spartans not clicking as yet. They just can't seem to find each other. Ball played backwards into defense. Booted away across field. Thomas heads it forward. Picked up there by Birdman. Birdman plays it all the way back to Roscoe. Roscoe under pressure. Roscoe boots it forward. Birdman picks it up. Birdman looks wide for Thomas. Good build up. Has two fellas inside the box. Plays it inside. Birdman can't collect. Birdman goes down. Oh, ball played over the top. Build up down the left-hand side. Alric. Ball played inside. Wasco heads it away. And it's picked up by the number 5 for Spartans on the left-back position. Leaves it for Cardinal. Cardinal twist and turn. Plays it wide to Thomas. Thomas back to Kivoy, number 2. Twisting, turning, gives it away. Navy building nicely. Lots of space on the left-hand side. Can Akimel get it? He does. Oh, sweeping tackle and the ball goes out of touch.
There's no way Akimel would have let that pass through there. Did everything possible to clear it into touch for a throwing there to the Naval Academy. But what I've noticed, though, is as though the Naval Academy has probably just maybe caught their second win and they have looked a little bit more settled now as opposed to when they would have just started.
Looks like a water break.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, it's extremely hot.
Yes. Humid out there, even though it's late afternoon. It's very, very hot. And certainly good test for the Spartans, the youngsters. They narrowly missed out on winning the D-League championship culture.
It was just a goal off, but they fought hard and they did well.
And I thought that segment of the tournament was keenly contested. It was very competitive amongst all the teams, really.
And we're seeing the same thing in the Champions League.
Yes.
Well, last Sunday's game was epic. That game between the attackers and the Ducks. 6-4.
Man, I wanted to come to the park, but we went play ball on the Sunday morning, and I got a knock on my outer portion of my foot, so I couldn't walk. But I was looking at the game on the AI Live, and man, it was from end to end. 1 minute the Ducks was 1. A matter of fact, it was 1-0, then 1-1. I saw 2-1, and shortly after, talking with the guys who were commentating, it was 2-1. So ebbed and flowed back and forth. But at the end of the day, I think maybe Ducks probably just had a little bit more in the tank and was able to score 6 goals to 4.
I also think they were a little luckier.
Lucky?
Because no, you need luck.
Yes, I think so too.
I always say that on the day you need luck because there are times when everything goes in and sometimes you take the best shot, it hits the pole. And sometimes you take the worst shot, you miss kick and the ball trickle into the goal. So I think the luck was with the Ducks.
The Ducks United. Well,
take it away.
We have just started play after the water break. And here's a, yes, that did. Goalkeeper doesn't look too sure there. But nevertheless, he collects, tosses it out there to, is that Kivoy, but he miscontrolled. The ball is with the Naval Academy now. Headed through, only to find the boot of the number 5 player there who just partially boots the ball upfield. Naval Academy still in possession, well shielded there. Number 6 picks up and is trying to dribble, but he's hung there by the 2 Spartans players and a bit of muscle there. But the number 5, the number 10 player.
Number 10 went down like a feather. Like a featherweight. He was floored.
He picked up a free kick, so it's going to be a free kick there, just about 12 yards away from the half circle, the center field line, to be taken by Akimel Rogers. Boots the ball further right to find, is that Birdman, 27 years challenge there, but Shieldswell knocks back for Thomas. Thomas comes back to Roscoe, who returns the favor. Thomas again, cuts on the inside. And just an outside foot pass. Akimel and Birdman getting a little bit messed up there. Poor tripping over there by Akimel, but here's Cardone. Birdman. And Birdman will be flagged offside. Certainly need more men in the box. They are not, most of the players are drawn towards the ball, mostly actually culture.
And I was just going to say they need to spread the play because there were 4 or 5 persons around the ball, but there was no one in the box away from the play, so that the cross comes in, it would easily have been cleared.
Certainly. Here is the defender for the Naval Academy. Flat a kick out there, only to find the Spartans player. The ball is with Cardinal Rennie. He tries to find the number 16 player over here. The goalkeeper comes out there, averting the G. The number 5 there, smartly playing back to the central defender in Naval Academy. A nice move there on the Naval Academy player, but one away there by Cardinal. He looks up and he has a shot and goal.
And scores! Cardinal scores! Oh, another goalkeeping blunder. You need to shoot away. Oh, the Spartans, they are right back in action.
Yes, that was a loose play there by the Naval Academy. Cardinal picked up the ball just on the edge of the D there and had every opportunity, and just his intention and expression tells us that he was going to shoot, and shoot he did, and the goalkeeper making a meal of it. 1-1 score culture.
So we're seeing a change of keeper. On the 14 keeper, he's going in to take over from the starting keeper. So it's in goal will be Shema Brown. He had a fine under 14 tournament.
Yes, certainly. And I must say kudos to the under 14 tournament team who played over there in the Dominican Republic. I thought they really acquitted themselves and did Angola proud. So it's going to be the Naval Academy. The ball is with the Spartans FC and the Roscoe playing in central defense for Spartans. Finds a Kivoy. Here is Akimel giving it away. There the Naval Academy are back on the attack, but cut out there by Roscoe. Number 10, Roscoe. Here is the player there in Thomas George. Boots the ball upfield. And here is challenge here. And it's a goal. That looks like the number 15 player there. Ball chipped. Jackson, Action Jackson, yes. Ball chipped over from deep. And the defenders there in the Central Naval Academy defense couldn't deal with it. The speedy Jackson running onto it and just easily shepherded it into the back of the net for goal number 2. Goal coming in the 23rd minute of play. So the Spartans, just after the water break, came out and really increasing the pressure now on the Naval Academy. Here is the number 5 defender, Naval Academy. Pushes the ball upfield. Here's trying to return pass, but not, number 5 again. Number 10 to the Naval Academy, number 5, and that's going to go into touch for a throw in there to the Spartans FC. They are leading 2-1. Goals going in the 23rd minute, second goal scoring from the boot of Action Jackson. Here is Rogers, goes squares, and here is booted upfield again, trying to find the number 21 play over there, but not able to keep the ball in touch, and it goes out of touch into into play for a throw-in. And certainly fooling himself there, the Naval Academy player, trying to throw the ball in, but changed his mind in the last minute and allowing the throw to be given away there. But here's the Naval Academy picked up again. The ball is being booted upfield, trying to find the player there on the far left side. He controls and tries to chips in, but the ball is partially blocked. The goalkeeper, the under 14 goalkeeper, you see it's alert and off his line, picks up cleanly, runs to the edge of the box and boots the ball upfield. Yes, yes. Certainly, 3 goalkeeping errors, some good big defensive errors as well there, especially for the second goal there for the Spartans. Here is Leak in midfield, finds Cardinal, one of the goal scorers. This is taking just a little too long on deciding where to pass the ball, but does so to Akimel. Akimel find the number 5 player, and he chips the ball over to Akimel. Some skill there, still has a chance, and it's a beautiful goal! 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 Akimel doing all the hard work, making some move there in the defender, and after he would have shifted him, had clear path and goal, and did power it into the back of the net. Certainly, goalkeeper in that one. Yes, so 3-1. 3 quick goals coming in space of actually less than 10 minutes, really. That has seen the Spartans really large and in charge here. And maybe just feeling the pressure now is the Naval Academy. They will certainly have to regroup and see whether or not they can at least pull a goal back. Here is the Naval Academy playing from the back. Ball is passed to the number 10 player there. He finds is that the number 22 player downfield, but closed out quickly there by Rogers. Rogers boots the ball upfield, only to find the boots of the number 5 player who chips the ball inside. Partial control there. Roscoe coming across, but a shot there from the Naval Academy player there. Almost getting on target, but that one sails way over the bar for a goal kick there, Culture. Yes. And so we going to have a goal kick. Yes. Ball is being spotted there by Rogers, who plays quickly just on the edge of the area there to Lake. Keyboy Lake finds the number 10 player there. And here is cut out there by the Naval Academy, who found themselves in a spot of bother here. Naval Academy loses out there, but the ball's been booted upfield by the defender, Roscoe, as if he was trying to control, but not being able to do so. Ball going into touch for a throw in there to the Naval Academy, deep into the attacking third. Here is Naval Academy. He's trying to string some passes there. Roscoe fighting with the player there and back heeling that one into touch for a throw-in. So throwing deep into the attacking third of the Naval Academy. Here is the Naval Academy. Throw taken, heads going up. Roscoe clears, but only as far as the player on the left side here for Naval Academy. Heads going up. Controlling there, trying to go for the wide, but blocks there. And it's that Jackson, Action Jackson, speedy Action Jackson, one of the goal scorers, but dispossessed there by the number 4 player there for the Naval Academy. Nice work there. Here is the number 6, who seems to have quite a bit of skills. The ball's being booted upfield. Good ball there, but the player there for the Naval Academy, the number 22 player, not able to get around the likes of Alaric Rogers, and a goal kick to be had. So we are into the 29th minute of play, and it's 3-1 in favor of the Naval Academy. The Naval Academy scoring first, but since seeing 3 goals being put past their goalkeeper since the water break. Yes, Spartans have to boot the ball upfield. Akimel trying to find that of the number 19 player there, but he loses out there. The ball is being picked up there by the Naval Academy player. Nice move there. Cuts back. Given away there. But still, the Naval Academy is still picking up, but some tussle there. And it's going to be an infringement on the part of the Naval Academy player there. Here is Spartans FC. Academy. Ball been cleared away over the touchline onto the annex. Just awaiting the throw. Here is Lake, picks up, cuts back, and loses out there dispossessed, but picked up there again by the Spartans FC, and the ball has been put further into touch for a throw-in there to the Spartans FC. So players just, the intensity has just a little bit cooled off from both teams. Here is the Naval Academy, boots the ball upfield, only as far as the chest there of the Spartans FC player Thomas George, trying to go around but loses out there, and in the process of winning a throw in there to the Spartans FC, who goes all the way back to Roscoe, central defense. He comes further to the left to Akimel, who comes to number 5. Heavy touch there, but takes it around the player there for the Naval Academy. Here that loses out there, but here is the Naval Academy coming through. And I think he took just a little too long to make the pass. Here is Roscoe now. Roscoe, he looks up and trying to have a return pass, but not being able to do so. But Lake picks up. Rennie, one of the goal scorers, cuts back and tries to find, is that a good move there? And eventually ball has to be cleared into touch for a corner kick there by the number 25 player, because he was certainly challenged there and had no other options but to boot the ball over the crossbar and into touch for a corner kick. There, 3-1 in favor of the Spartans FC in this practice match for the Naval Academy, the HM Naval Academy. I was mentioning to culture over the years, we've seen where these naval ships, they usually comes around this time, especially when it's nearing the hurricane season, and even after the hurricane season, we have seen where they would come around, and as always, football is their choice of game that they normally plays. There is a corner kick taken, but a poor one there from Thomas George, and it's going to be a goal kick there. And so they have used this opportunity to really play against teams, select teams. This year they are playing against the Spartans FC. There's a ball booted outfield nicely, control there, and it's a good move there, but I think not enough pace from the Naval Academy player there, and so the ball is picked up there by Spartans once more. Coordinate to Lake. Lake all the way over to Thomas George. George looks up, a little bit careless with it and loses out. Ball chipped over field, and it's going to roll into the hands of the keeper there. Every touch, key boy getting away with some nifty moves there. On another occasion, someone probably might have closed that line off. Here is Spartans, Cardone, mispassing, and the ball's been put into touch for a throw in there to the Spartans FC. Leading 3-0. actually scoring 3 quick goals in a matter of 8 minutes. Goals from Cardinal Rennie, goals from Action Jackson, and a beautiful shot taken there by and that's going to be the halftime whistle. And so not the traditional 45 minutes of play. And that's going to be, is that the halftime whistle or well, yeah, it looks as though it's a halftime whistle. And it's that is that Tyreek Jana you see there in a Naval Academy jersey? Yes. Yes, so that's halftime. 3-1 in favor of the Spartans FC. Goals coming from the boot of Cardinal Rennie, Action Jackson, and Akimel Rogers to see the Spartans leading 3-1 culture. Yeah, certainly, and they would have just probably lost their way a bit, especially after the water break, because as soon as the water break was taken, it seems as though they would have gone flat. But hopefully, the second half will certainly show a better test and more fight. And I would want to think they won't want to go down 3-0. But like you said, they are not the usual as fit as they would like to be. But as the youngsters are here, both male and female, looking at the game, certainly show they can glean and garner some sense of experience and excitement from what is being displayed here today by these two teams. So that's what it will be. And I think culture, we have the final match for the females division. We know that the Super Saza has already run away with the championship. And I think in terms of the preliminary matches for the women's football season, that will take place right after this encounter here. And I must say the EastEnders, it's the first time in the tournament, they have really themselves very well, being able to put points on the board and able to at least compete and challenge the other teams as well. And so going forward and looking down the road to the future, I'm certainly sure that we will see much better football, even coming from the ladies, as they would have displayed throughout the course of this season as well.
Yes, Tony, we're back here at the Raymond Igishad Football Stadium, and we're going to witness the second half in the match, the naval ship versus Spartans. Presently, the Spartans, after falling behind early, they have gone ahead 3-1. Your impression of the first half?
Like you said, when they started out first, well, the Naval Academy, they drew first blood scoring, and then shortly after the water break, the Spartans probably maybe just have talked and strategized a bit more, and they came out pressing and got 3 quick goals to see themselves in a 3-1 advantage. Players started, the ball is with the Naval Academy now. They are trying to mount an attack down the right flank, but dispossessed and put in touch there for a throw in there to the Naval Academy. So we'll see culture whether not the Naval Academy will come out with a little bit more fervor in this second half. You see some good pullback there by Cardenet. He tries to come further to the player over here. He tries to get around the bally number, well, he's not so bally, but short and sturdy number 16 Naval Academy player. Ball going to shot taken quickly. And boots the ball upfield. Control there, but stiff challenge there by Thomas George, and the referee saying, well, I think I've seen enough. And it's going to be an infringement there on the part of the Naval Academy player. And the culture we see with Tariq John would have gone to give them some assistance as well. So we'll see.
It looks like he's playing the midfield,
Yes.
left midfield position.
We'll see how that goes.
Yes, could be interesting.
Yes.
Because I think it's still going to be a very interesting second half, because I think that the Navy players have some more fight left in them.
Yes, and you can see that ball chips over there by Thomas George, headed away there. Here is Tariq John. He picks up, finds number 16, who is going to miss past that one and give away a throw in there. Thomas George quickly. So ball thrown there in central defense to Akimel Rogers. He goes to his right. And it's going to be the Spartans who are trying to string some passes together now. Ball cut inside there, trying to find Akimel, but cut out there by the defender. Here is John finding the number 18 player there for the Naval Academy. So they're looking to string some passes together and to mount an attack. Cut out there and leak. Heavily challenged there by John here. It's going to be a free kick there to the Naval Academy. Lake would have judged to have infringed, and Tariq John. Here is the Naval Academy. Just a little. Here is ball chipped over nicely, headed there towards goal, but goes into touch for his goal kick there. But nice floated free kick over there, finding the head of the Naval Academy, but not getting enough power and direction on ball going into touch there, culture.
Yes. So again, both teams feeling each other out in the second half, like two heavyweight champions. And I think Tariq John is going to make a big plus for the boys from the ship. But the youngsters, they have young legs, and they're going to be running them to the ground.
Yes, certainly. Here is Lake, trying to control us, finds a pass down the field there, but not on the same page. The two Spartans player there, and almost got in each other's way there and giving away a corner kick. Here is John. Ball been chipped over, and headed, and not able to keep the ball in place. The number 5 player there for the Naval Academy, one of the better players for the Naval Academy. And it's going to be a throw into the Spartans. Long throw there. And there's a hand in the back there by Naval Academy. Ball cleared up to field. Here is Carney. And that's it should have been a handball, but referee said no. The ball being booted upfield, running on it is the Naval Academy player. And accidentally got it through, but it's going to be a goal kick to.
Yes. And so it's nice to see, though, that the youngsters have stuck around. So has the governor and her contingent. They are all watching this game intently. So it's not just a game; it's a game of great interest.
Yes, certainly our culture, and it's good to see the dignitaries there. And like you said, the youngsters who I'm certainly sure who was in here for the earlier part of this engagement, staying around and looking at the match to see what they certainly can garner, the experience they can gain from this encounter. There's going to be a free kick there. That looks like Rogers picking up that free kick there. And so the free kick there to the Spartans FC, leading this game 3-1, and all 4 goals coming in the first half. Remember, we're only playing 35 minutes a half. You see a big boot up field there by Akimel Rogers, and coming across, clearing, nice back heel. Here is John. He's got some pace. He cuts inside to the Naval Academy player, but he's been confronted and has to come all the way back to the number 16 player. Here is Naval Academy, and ball has to be booted upfield, but not before picking up free kick. Here is Wasco trying to move past the player there, and has been blocked and picked up a throw in actually, and throw taken quickly. So like you said, Colter, the Naval Academy, they have started tightly, a nice move, but Rogers to the rescue, clears only as far as the number 20 player, who looks up and have a shot on goal, but young man looking very composed.
Yes.
Yes.
But that was a good build-up there, good rasping attack coming out of the midfield there.
Yes.
Putting some pressure on the Spartans.
Yes, here is John and the
I almost been taken over by his own player. And Cardi did not feeling the squeeze. Cardi did not happy at all. But those fellas know they're beginning to show their strength and their fitness because they're going at the youngsters.
To John. John finds the player there in midfield for Naval Academy. He's been challenged. Ball has been picked up there. But good challenge there by the Spartans FC. Rennie, who has been possibly one of the most improved players this year. We would have seen him playing for the Attackers FC, and he's certainly not agreeing with the referee there. He thought that he was upheld there and was looking for the free kick to go his way. Not so, says referee.
You better be careful that he doesn't get a card.
Yes.
It's supposed to be a friendly encounter.
Exactly.
So. Do you think that those fellas refill their bottles with water?
Well, something.
We will see.
Ball given away there by Naval Academy. Here is the walk there by John. He's looking for some help, and ball eventually cleared only as far as George, who usually is very composed on the ball. Here is Cardenay, all the way back to Rogers. Rogers finds Roscoe.
Look like they play with 3 backs.
Yes. Cardenay again, all the way back to Rogers, who just allows it to run and then passes it further to the left side. Here is Rogers again. Good move this time. He's looking to motor downfield, but he's been challenged.
Under pressure, lots of pressure.
Yes.
I think the game has evened out quite a bit.
Quite a bit, yes. Yes. Well, I'm certainly sure the Naval Academy is saying, well, we certainly were not going to be allowing the Spartans team to score any more goals than us. And so they started a lot more compact and composed. Ball booted upfield. Two Naval Academy players eventually picking it up. This could be trouble. This could be danger. But Roscoe.
To the rescue.
Yes. Naval Academy again with it. Here's Tariq John.
Is that a pink boots?
Yeah,
I'm seeing from number 11. A pink boot. Whoa, you don't see that very often.
No.
Who's getting a card? Thomas is getting a card.
Yes.
Whoa.
Just a little aggressive.
Have to be
there.
careful. No nonsense. Careful on there. Blistering a card on Thomas George, number 6, and he's not happy.
Yes. So we're seeing here it's going to be a free kick. The Naval Academy is suggesting that they want a lot more players in the attacking area. Ball chipped over field. Roscoe headed away there, and coming away with it is the Spartans FC. Not a good pass there at all by Akimel. And the ball.
Yes. So the game is just about even Steven in the second half. Even though the Spartans, they ahead 3-1. So far in the second half, both teams have been just neck and neck.
Yes, and the position you can see across the board as maybe just a little bit in favor of the yes. Here is George. It's going to be so throwing, yes. So taken, finding leak, but here is.
It could be trouble. First touch letting down, eh?
Yes, because he was lining up for a shot. It looked like their culture, but the ball is with the back of the Naval Academy now. They are trying to mount an attack on the right side. Here is the number 5 player. Chips the ball in field, but headed away.
Two missed kicks there. 2 bites at the cherry and a missed both.
That could have been a lot better there on the part of both. I think John not picking the ball up and missing both shots. The Naval Academy, and I think just giving a chance there, leaving a chance going a big in there, that at least it could have caused the young keeper to save. It's going to be a throw-in there to the Spartans FC. We're hearing whistles, and we're looking to make some substitute. Maybe the Naval Academy. We've got quite a number of players over there. We see 2, 4, 5
Good spot, yes. Look at the command. They're hustling, they're enjoying the game.
Yes. Here is Thomas George. Boots the ball upfield, but finally boot there of the central defender there. He controls nicely. And trying to find a player there, but the ball cut off quickly, given away there by Lee. Headed away there. The player in the number. Here is Rennie. Finds Lake. Lake being challenged there and could only forces it to touch for throwing it to the Naval Academy. So not a lot of opportunities so far for the Spartans FC. Naval Academy have certainly came out this second half and looking a lot more threatening. Here's the ball chipped over. Goalkeeper comes off his line nicely, collects. Rolls it out there to the left side of defense. And just a little too slow there, but referee Harley says an infringement there, culture. I don't know how you see that one. To me, the number 15 player, I think he probably just might have just come onto the field a little bit slow there in the back.
Well, it's an interesting second half, and I think both teams are, holding on to their own. But I thought that the Naval Academy players, they're fighting much harder in this half. Maybe they just caught the second win. Here's a big kick by Akimaya. No, Alwick, the ball breaks nicely for Thomas on the right-hand side. What will Thomas do? He has a man in front of him. Can he do? He switches, he turns. Can he get past his man? Turns to the right, sends a shot, blocked away. Good defensive work there. Now he fouls his man. He has to be careful. He has a yellow. Cuidado. Now he kicks the ball away. Thomas.
Living dangerously there.
Yes.
Thomas.
He's being called. He's being talked to by Kevon. But he did the right thing, though. He ran away. He ran away. So we see the players from the East Enders. They are getting ready for their game against the Shining Stars. So it's after 51 minutes. Remember, we're playing 70 minutes. The Spartans, they are leading by 3-1. We're having a substitution being made here. They're substituting the goalkeeper. The youngster is coming out, and now Action Jackson Sr., he's going into the goal. We also have another under-14 player on the right-hand side in the orange boot in Kamari Gums. He also played well for the under-14 in the recently concluded under-14 CFU under-14 Challenge series in Santo Domingo.
Wonderful, yes. And we know that the under-17, they leave tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Again, the national under-17 boys, they will be beginning their quest for glory. Tomorrow they travel and they play their first game on the 2nd. I think they will be playing against Puerto Rico. It's going to be a tall order, but I've seen the under-17 play at a number of practice matches, and they have looked sharp, really sharp. So I'm really expecting, here comes Tyree John breaking on the left-hand side. This could be trouble. Can he get inside the box? Oh, he gets it. Can he shoot? He hits. Oh, what a save by Action Jackson. Oh, no. Did he? Is it a penalty? Oh, no. Vamos a ver.
What is the referee calling there? Because, well, he points to the penalty spot.
Yes, it's a penalty. Penalty! Trouble in the arena. Oh, it's action here at the Raymond E. Gishard Football Stadium. The ship, they are back, and it's Tyreek John who is going to take the penalty.
Wow.
Big trouble in Little China.
Certainly. But,
What's his name has to be behind, outside the box. Why is Roscoe inside the box still?
I know what he's
coming out now. Tyreek John against Action Jackson. He came right in, Action Jackson, and right away he was in action.
Yes, and has to be more action again. Where is Roscoe? Where is it?
What's he doing?
Not too sure, the referee has already made his call. So.
Like he said,
free
kick. No penalty.
Just
Having spoken to Neil, he has retracted the penalty call.
and I think he probably got it correct in the end culture.
I didn't see a foul, did you?
No, not at all. No.
I think you might be saying hand, but I didn't see anybody handle it.
No one handled it either. There was great work there on the part of Action Jackson, who really came. I think what John was a little bit, is that going to be another water break?
Mm-hmm.
John was a little bit offended there in his initial follow through, being put off a bit, but then he still was able to maneuver his way and get a shot off on goal, and was quite strange to see the ball being spotted for a penalty kick. But in the end, well, that's why we have the referee's assistants to assist the referees on the actual field of play at times culture. So all in all, I think the call was really well done, and he was able to retract it. to make the call.
Yes.
Yeah.
So quite an interesting second half. It's much more evenly contested in this second half, and both teams going head to head, shoulder to shoulder, neck and neck for the first goal of the second half.
Yes.
Remember, the first half ended 3-1. It's still 3-1, but the battle is even more intense.
Yes, and it looks a little bit more, like you said, even Steven with both teams, especially in this second half as well. Both teams getting some opportunities and are able to play well enough to sustain, not giving away that additional goal in the second half.
Yes. So we're going to resume after the water break. It's still, after 56 of 70 minutes, it's still 3-1. Take it away, Tony.
It's 3-1 in favor of the Spartans FC. If you've just joined us, we want to say good evening again and welcome to the AI Live coverage. This time it's just a friendly match between the Naval Academy and the Spartans FC. Spartans at the moment, they're leading 3-1. Had 3 goals in the first half coming from the boot of Cardinal Rennie, Action Jackson, and we had Akimel Rogers completing the 3-goal. That solitary goal scored there by the, not getting the name of the player there, but from the striker there for the Naval Academy. So play will have started from the free kick at the back. Here is Roscoe, finds Lake. Lake goes all the way back to Rogers. Rogers goes further to his left. And here's the number 15 player there. Now returning the favor, but in the way is the number 5. Still picking it up there is the number 5 player. And here is Cardinal, but playing himself out of space, and the ball goes into touch for a throw-in. Here is the Naval Academy. It knocked it to central defense. Still looking to see if they can pull a goal back. The ball being booted upfield. Missed clearance there. Here is Roscoe. Cardinal Rennie. He has 2 Naval Academy players behind. And here the ball in boot upfield. Challenge there is the number 5 player. And loses us, gives it away. Here is, that's Rennie, but loses out. It's number 12 in central defense. And this Naval Academy, they're looking a lot shaped, a lot good move there by the player there in central defense. And the ball's boot upfield, but it's going to be a throw-in. So the Naval Academy, they look a little bit more settled. They look a little bit more composed. But they are trailing by 2 goals, behind by 2 goals. Here's a big clearance upfield there by Akimel. No, sorry, that's Alwick Rogers. Ball being put back upfield here by the Naval Academy. Here is Rennie. Alwick again. Here is Rennie. Spartans FC. And nice move there on the part of the Spartans player. Here is Thomas George, but he's heavily challenged there, and certainly not feeling. Here is the Spartans FC ball pass to John further to Naval Academy player having a shot at goal, but Jackson equal to the task, just shuffled over to his left side, collects, tosses the ball out to Roscoe, who's under some pressure. Roscoe still under pressure is Roscoe, and finally boots the ball long field. But here is an infringement on the part of the Naval Academy player there. We've played 59, we're into the 68th minute of play. I was 70, so some time on the hands for the Naval Academy, another 10 minutes for the Naval Academy to really get back on equal terms. They'll have to score 2 goals to really pull things back. Here is Thomas George. Ball booted upfield. Only is find the head of the defender there, who finds Tariq John, who goes further wide to the number 5 player over there, but he's been hassled and dispossessed, challenged, giving it away there. Spartans FC here was a nice 2 pass there, but in the lane was Alwick Rogers, and he just cleared momentarily. The ball now into touch for a throw-in. Yeah, miscontrol. Here is Akimel Rogers. Comes for the right, but can't keep the ball in. Is Thomas George. Here's the throw taken quickly. Ball's booted upfield. Cut out there. John picks up and tries to find number 5, who can't control. And the ball goes into touch for a throw in there to the Spartans FC again. Here is the Cardinale. And this time he can't keep the ball in. And it's going to be a throw in. Still waiting for the throw to be taken. Quite a long time for throw. Ball throw taken, and no one is going to roll into touch for a goal kick there to the Spartans FC. Kick taken quickly, Jackson, and terrible passing there by Roscoe. You see, kick taken quickly, throw-in, sorry. Here is the Naval Academy, trying to pull a goal back, while still with Naval Academy. Plays back, and eventually booted upfield, but cut out here by, that's looked like Van Persie. Yeah, it's Van Persie again, picking the ball up and going further to his left and returning the pass. Ball's been chipped into field to Lake. Lake back to Roscoe, and this could be trouble. This should be goal. This should be a goal. Yes, and making a meal of it there. Roscoe in central defense. Giving the ball away to John, and John coolly finishes for goal number 2 for the Naval Academy. But just playing it a little too much there at the back, and not safe. You see 2 defenders there. That's about probably a little bit bruised ego there on the part of Roscoe, as giving an opportunity there to the Spartans, the Naval Academy. But here is Thomas George, and not a good effort at all. They're trying to break and trying to catch the Naval Academy off guard. Not doing so. Here is the Naval Academy. They on with a bit of momentum, blocked there by Van Persie. Here is George trying to get around Naval Academy player, but can't do so. Here is the Naval Academy now. They're trying to build from the back. Good move there. And eventually given away there. Here is Van Persie. Passes it back. Here's Lake. And not a good pass here by Lake. So Naval Academy mounting an attack again and looking to get back at equal terms. They have pulled the goal back. They've got another 5 minutes or so to get back on equal terms. Here we see a shot coming over. Block there. And a shot there by John. But that one sails over the bar for a goal kick. So living dangerously is the Spartans FC. And they are under a bit of pressure here from the Naval Academy players. Remember, just after this, we'll have here is a poor clearance there by Jackson. This could be trouble, shot and goal, but ball is going to go into touch, and that should be a corner kick, actually. Yes, a corner kick there to the Naval Academy. Corner kick taken. It's going up, and there's a corner kick to be taken again. So it'll have to be retaken, the corner kick. 3-2 in favor of the Spartans FC. Here is Naval Academy. Corner kick taken again. And Van Persie coming to the near post and heading. Here is Rogers and John picking up the infringement there. Infringement there on John. And so it's going to be a free kick to the Naval Academy. Trying to get back on equal terms. They've certainly got a number of dignitaries from the Naval Academy ship. We've got governor here, still looking at the proceedings. And 3 minutes before stoppage time. Free kick taken quickly, nicely, heads going up and almost into the back of the net, but the scuffle goes on there, and eventually it's Roscoe who comes to the rescue, but some trouble there in the center of defense and the goal mouth there for the Spartans FC, almost seeing their lead relinquished, but they are able to clear the lines. Here's a long throw there by Alric Rogers, and that's the end of the final whistle, the end of the game. This friendly match that usually happens around this time with the naval ships that comes through our waters here. This time the Naval Academy, they were taking on the Spartans FC at the end of the match. The Spartans FC coming away and winning 3-2 there, and really enjoying what was a good match for both teams and for the spectators who are here as well. The Naval Academy, they did some work with the youngsters, the under 14 team, and both with the female team as well, female girls. And so, all in all, good day spent here at the Raymond E. Gishad Stadium this afternoon. So, we want to say thank you for joining us. Thank you for taking our broadcast. Don't go too far, because we will be back shortly with the nightcap match, the final match in the women's division of the Angular Football League. We will see the EastEnders taking on the Shining Stars. Until such time, we will take you back to Master Control until you get a cue from us to join again.